Caught on. Immediately, the event caught on, and we put 400 people in a room, and so it spoke to the tremendous need and excitement and interest, because there wasn't really this public discourse of a similar nature, open and free and inclusive as it was in other parts. This group, just as you heard Minister Wilkinson say, because I take from his words that this is relevant. This is a place, he said, this is the place where the thinking is. This is an important part of what happens with respect to water in the province. So it's relevant, it's inclusive, it's recognized, and I think it faces the challenges. It faces the substantive challenges of time. It doesn't back down. It confronts them, and it brings people in that on the quality of Gord and we've had various people from Australia, around the world, and Justin Connor mentioned Peter Hammond, the authors. Let's face things right on. Let it be said. Let's characterize what the problem is, and let's find solutions. Actually, I heard that in Joe's reports. The same philosophy that permeates this whole event. So they created this institution, this water forum, that itself takes the very best of what Grand River has to offer and offers it in a much broader sense, if you like, to the province, to the world, and that is a profoundly important institution. You can't get away with stopping now, Joe, because you've created something that's just too important to stop. It reaches out not just, it brings the political elite, the municipal people, it brings professionals from all around the world, and it brings them to you, the people, because I know the people who are sitting in this audience are regular, by the tens and the hundreds, are regular citizens of the watershed, citizens of Ontario. And I would say this as the Environment Commissioner for Ontario for the last 10 years and more. This singularly, the Water Forum in the Grand River, is singularly the most effective institution for bringing the relevant issues about watershed management in its fullest dimension to the people of Ontario. And you've done an excellent job, and I think this group has to be congratulated, and I'm very pleased to be part of it for some of the past 10 years. Deep and solemn and sad time at this day in this tent. What do we have? We had no discouragement. We had tales of success. We had talk of hope and optimism. We had people saying it would be cool if. And that is this forum. And that is another successful forum. This forum has not become discouraged, is not defeated. This forum looks to a future that will be better, and it looks to communities that can and are working together to make that future better. And I think it's darn well another successful forum, and thank you for having me again.